gracious me!
What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another Team of the Week predictions. I think we're going to be winding up the series soon. This week, obviously, here we are. Next week, I think it's the end of most major leagues, and then we may squeeze one more week out. But I think unless EA decide to change something or what have you, I might actually stop doing it, because it's just going to be a bunch of silver fodder that no one really cares about. Up first, though, we do have Ruffier making several saves and keeping a clean sheet in a 3-0 win over Nice. Attic up next. Sorry if I mispronounced that. We have a couple of silvers, and I say couple, I've got three, so a few. I've got a few silvers. Attic's going to have a hat-trick in a 3-1 win. Reason for the silvers, by the way, is because there are obviously not that many leagues on, so we do have... we have to sort of branch out a little bit. Cook with a hat-trick again in a 3-2 win. Not that I'm saying these don't deserve informs, because they always do. This is a weekly occurrence. Wolfram up next with 2 goals and 1 assist in a 4-0 win. This happens every week, you know, hat-tricks and 2 goals, 2 assists, 2 goals, 1 assist, etc. for these sort of type of players, but EA tend to ignore them because they won't sell packs, because apparently that's the way to do business. But with that being said, now we're going to have to start branching out into these because all of the major leagues are coming to a close. Up next, though, a player that I can't pronounce the name of. I'm going to go with Push because it looks about right. 1 goal and 1 assist in a 3-2 win. Not the best looking card in the world, but as I say, needs must and all that. Shirasaki up next. He's got himself 2 goals in what was a 5-0 win. I'm not seeing much from the team that David Villa and Iniesta play for. They always seem to lose every single week that I look at them. I'm not sure where they are in the league, but that is our only Japanese league player, I believe, this week. Hold on to your Utrecht players, lads. League SBC method just got that little bit harder again. This time we have Gavori up next with a assist, a clean sheet, and a Man of the Match award in a 2-0 win. Speaking of League SBCs, this guy moving this season hasn't really helped things in the Italian league, but Gianluca Gaudino with 1 goal and 2 assists in a 6-1 win for Young Boys. That looks like a card. It does link to that Mbabu, though, so I suppose if you are having trouble, you could get him and link them together. Up next, a Belgian that, let's be honest, is a Welsh commentator's wet dream. Mboyo, absolutely fantastic surname. He's got a hat-trick of assists, though, in a 4-0 win, so I'd be very, very surprised if he didn't make it. I'm being told from a few places this could potentially be a record-breaker card as opposed to an inform, but Wondolowski has popped up with 4 goals in a 4-1 win. I think he broke a record that was held by Landon Donovan. I'm not quite sure of the ins and outs of it, but wouldn't be surprised if it was a record breaker card. Up next, we have Seferovic of Benfica. Now, I'm not sure what league we have coming up next for Team of the Season, right? So Seferovic has got 2 goals and a Man of the Match award and a 4-1 win for Benfica. Normally, that would probably be enough. However, it's in the code that we're getting a dedicated Liga NOS. So if that's next, this is probably going to be in that Team of the Season. Therefore, won't be in form. But take it with a pinch of salt, because I have no idea. Speaking of no idea, I have no idea why Giannini wasn't in the Team of the Season for the Saudi League. Not that I'm an expert or anything, but he's popped up with a hat-trick as a big middle finger to EA in a 5-0 win. So, no Team of the Season, but a sexy inform. And we have Donnarumma up next. And again, once more, I have no idea what league we're getting on Friday. Whether it be Liga NOS and, for instance, the Italian League or the Bundesliga, etc. So, again, you have to sort of just look at these and go, well, if they are to get Team of the Seasons, they probably wouldn't make it. But Donnarumma's popped up with a penalty save and a clean sheet in a 2-0 win for AC Milan. Team of the Season or no Team of the Season, I don't think Sakai, the Marseille right back, will be in contention either way. He got a goal and an assist, though, over the weekend, was also crowned Man of the Match in Marseille's 5-2 win. We have David Alaba up next. This is an interesting one because I don't think he'll be up for a Team of the Season. He's got himself a goal and 1 assist in a 5-1 win. I know a lot of people are going to be banging on about Ribéry and Robin. They've scored goals on their final game. What about those? They've got end of an era cards. I genuinely don't see EA going, have an inform when we have end of era cards. So, I mean, I might be wrong, but I would go for David Alaba, who popped up with 2 goal contributions as opposed to the nostalgia factor, but I've been wrong in the past, so who knows. I don't know the ins and outs of the Team of the Season for La Liga because I've not really kept that close an eye on the the teams outside of the top 3, but Firpo could be in with a shout because he's done very well this season. 1 assist and a man of the match award and a 2-0 win over Real Madrid, of course. That team set to get even weaker now as well, with Gareth Bale potentially leaving because Zidane hates his guts for no reason whatsoever. But going back to Firpo, looks like a decent card, left wing back. And again, could be team of the season, but I don't think La Liga is going to be on Friday anyway. De Paul of Udinese has been at it again. He's only recently had an 84. I say recent, it was about a month ago now, I expect, maybe even further back than that. But he's at it again, this time with a hat-trick of assists and a Man of the Match award in a 3-2 win. I think you need him for the League SBC as well. So again, you might want to stock up. Fabian up next. There's a little bit of a question surrounding it, though. I'm not sure whether this would actually be a left mid. If it is a left mid, it's a shame. But he does already have an 86 rated Man of the Match card. This would essentially be the same thing. Could have gone with Koulibaly. He did make a clearance off the line. At the moment has a clean sheet against Inter. There is sort of 10-15 minutes or so left of that game. But I've gone with Fabian just because I think EA like to reissue cards they've already released. I have been waiting for this card since the very beginning of the game. I spent 20,000 coins, I remember it well, on the 85 rated card, and he was phenomenal for a while, and then he just sort of fell behind. But now, will still be behind, let's be honest, but still, he could be in for an inform with 1 goal and 1 assist and a Man of the Match award and a 3-2 win. He's done that this season on several occasions, or at the end of last season, I should say, technically speaking, for the Chinese League, because I think it's just been booted back up again, right? But either way, EA don't really look favourably on this because it's a quote-unquote minor league. But because there aren't that many leagues on the go right now, I think Paulinho's got a very good chance. This could easily be a long-winded explanation, but let's just start with this, right? So, Ilario with a hat-trick and a Man of the Match award and a 5-1 win. There are a few Bundesliga players I've left out for several reasons, one of which they didn't quite do as much as other players, but also they may be up for Team of the Seasons, and I believe the Bundesliga Team of the Season will be on Friday. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I don't know any different, and they've started the voting for it, so why wouldn't it be? For Gulli up next, this guy could easily have had 2 or 3 informs over the last few weeks. He's only gone and popped up with a goal in a 2-1 win over the title challengers for Galatasaray. I think it was Istanbul. I think they were top of the league for most of the season, to be fair. But it's all but impossible for them to be caught now. I think they're like 13 or 14 goals or something like that clear on goal difference with only 1 game remaining. So it looks like that 2-1 win over Istanbul should be enough to clinch Galatasaray the title. Moving swiftly on to Florian Thauvin with 2 goals, 1 assist in a 5-2 win for Marseille. There are a couple of other players from the French League that I'll mention in the possibles that could easily get there. That's nothing to do with Team of the Season, really. I just couldn't find room for them. Thauvin just tipping the other players to the line, if you will. But not done with the French League yet. And finally, for the starting 11, I'm putting my balls on the block here because I think that the Bundesliga will be next, based on the fact that EA have allowed voting for the Bundesliga. So I wouldn't imagine they'd allow voting for 2 or 3 weeks. But that's just my logic. Di Maria has popped up with 1 goal, 1 assist in a 4-0 win. I think Mbappe got 2 goals in that game, so you could argue Mbappe deserves it more, but with Team of the Season round the corner, Mbappe has crazy cards already. I would have thought they'd give it to Di Maria first. But like I said before, I've been wrong in the past, so who knows? Now, we do have a few possibles to get through, starting with Kebula or Sebula or something else that I can't pronounce. 2 goals in a 4-2 win. I think the other Silvers just did a little bit more, really. That's about it. Up next, then we have Kree Lac. What is with these people's names, man? They do it on purpose, I swear, half the time. He's got 1 goal in a 3-0 win. Just a little bit more going on. Weghorst, this is the player that I really do need to address. Because, yes, he deserves to be in form this week. He managed to get a hat-trick and 1 assist and a Man of the Match award in an 8-1 win for Wolfsburg. That is an insane result. But I honestly think he'll get himself a Team of the Season, and I think Team of the Season is going to be Friday. They won't give it informed for a player who is then going to be replaced with a Team of the Season. It doesn't make any sense. So before you start throwing shade in the comments and such, just bear in mind that I have no idea what Team of the Season is on Friday, and I've kind of tried to predict here or there. The Russian Messi up next with his one-to-watch card. Golovin with 1 goal and 1 assist and a Man of the Match award in what I believe was a 2-0 win for Monaco. I think that victory, by the way, kept them in the league, or at least they're there on goal difference. I don't think they'll get relegated now. But if EA look at the occasion, then fair enough. But if they look at the individual performance, there are players who have done a lot more this week. But if you are hoping and hanging on to that one to watch card in hope that this happens, then maybe this week, maybe. I would say the same goes for Pettersen, but I just don't think he's done enough. I mean, to be fair, he's had a very good game. 2 goals, 1 assist, 5-1 win, that's epic, but not quite as many as like the hat-tricks and such. Cornet up next from Lyon. He's just about to miss out with 1 goal, 2 assists and a man of the match award and a 4-0 win. Again, much like the next guy, Depay, who has managed to pop up with 2 goals and a 4-0 win. There are a lot of goals flying around the leagues, but there are a lot of players with hat-tricks and 2 goals, 1 assist, 2 goals, 2 assists and such. It's difficult to sort of, leave some in and leave some out. I've tried to be as diverse as I can with it as well. But that will do it for the week 36, I think. So like I said at the very beginning of the video, I don't imagine I'll do these through the summer because it just gets to the point where we're talking about silver cards after silver cards and 75 rated Chinese league players and such. Like players just no one really cares about picking up in FIFA at this stage of the game. So this could very well be the penultimate Team of the Week predictions, but I will keep you posted on that. And of course you can show me in the comments if you want me to continue to do it regardless of what the Team of the Week looks like, and I'll maybe take that on board. If you have enjoyed it though, do me a favour and smack that like button, subscribe to the channel for you, and until the next time, goodbye.